wrong about that. Is he Caribbean? Is he Caribbean? Is he so-called Jamaican or whatever?
So not so-called, he's Jamaican.
No, so-called, because that's what they gave you. You know what the word Jamaica means? It means wood and water, which basically means slavery. That's what it goes into, okay? But the so-called Jamaicans and West Indians are Benjamites, all right? So you would be considered a Benjaminites, okay?
It doesn't go by the month you're born?
Huh?
It doesn't go by the month you're born?
Not at all. According to the Bible, right, when you read Genesis, the 49th chapter goes into all these tribes, right? For the tribes, these are all sons of Jacob, okay? And Judah, his sons will be Judites. Anyone
Can I take a picture of that?
No, go ahead.
Should I don't have my camera?
You don't have your phone or nothing?
No, I didn't put the car back.
Okay, no problem. Next
I want
time,
to tell that because we did it by the month you were born, by what tribe it was.
That's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. I'll show you that in Numbers 1 and 18.
Numbers?
Everything goes by your seed of your father. I'll show you that right now.
Numbers.
Yeah, so you would also be a Benjamin. I'm talking about your accent. You would also be from the tribe of Benjamin.
Where are you from?
Well, my accent from so-called Jamaica, right? I'm a Benjaminite as well.
Oh, so you're Jamaican too, you're so-called.
A so-called Jamaican, but really our true nationalized Benjamins. But I'm gonna read this for you. This is Numbers 1 verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together, and on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees, which means their lineage, after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their polls. Okay, so everything is determined by the house of your father. Okay, it's not determined by the house of by where you were born. Okay, because the reason why was the Lord a Judite?
Why are we Benjamin? How do we know?
Because of the prophecy, right? The prophecy and through the Spirit. Really, through the prophecy, it says Benjamin. I'll give you an example. It says Benjamin shall raven as a wolf before the prey, which is going into singing or going into chanting, right? Benjamin always had those spiritual songs about chanting down Babylon, okay? Which Babylon have to fall, and they always say spiritual things, especially in the older songs, in the 70s and the roots and all them things, okay? But before the prey, which means before our enemy is taken down, okay? Because this kingdom is about to be destroyed, and our kingdom is about to be uplifted through the Lord, which this is a depiction of the Lord, how he truly looks according to what the Bible describes him as, okay? So this is what's going to happen. He's going to take down this system, and he's going to put us back in rulership, and we're going to rule the kingdom of heaven with Yahushua, under Yahushua, under the Lord.
When is that?
That's coming right now, because as we say,
Revelation. Right?
Well, I know you always say, it seems like all people always say that, right?
No. Trust me, I believe in the Bible. So, I know it's coming. But everything is being answered right now.
Yeah, but okay, I'll show you what's going to happen.
All the prophecy in the Bible is coming true.
I'll show you exactly what's going to happen. There's going to be World War III, okay? With the World War III, there's going to be, the missiles are going to be shot out. The missiles are going to be used, or spoken about in the Bible, okay, as arrows, fiery darts, okay? That's talking about the missiles. They're going to destroy Babylon. And that simultaneously, the Lord is going to come back, okay? He's going to come back on a chariot, a big so-called UFO, what they would call a UFO. He'll come back on that chariot of Israel, a big one. As a matter of fact, I'll read that for you, how he's coming back real quick. You know, this is some stuff. I know you probably haven't really got too deep into it.
I haven't got, and I'm looking, because I left my phone. I think maybe, I'm not sure that's my car.
You don't know where your car is?
No, I didn't drive.
All right, so man, anyways, I'll get the scriptures still. This is Second Ezra, the 13th chapter, the first verse.
I used to go to the 12 Tribes of Israel church. They have a church. I used to go when I was younger. So all of this I've heard before.
You heard similar things, but the thing is, the Rastas, they go off on things, man. They go off on a lot of things. There are a lot of things they say. Haile Selassie is the Messiah, which is not true. That's false.
No. My husband does not believe that.
He doesn't believe
just
that?
from one of the tribe of Israel.
Oh, that's rare. That's rare still, but that's
no. He does not believe
that's
that.
rare. That's rare though, but that's true. That's not true though, right? Okay, this is 2nd Ezra 13, verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof, And behold, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance, talking about the Lord, when he waxed strong, says he's going to come back with all the holy angels. Okay, so he said he waxed strong with 1,000 of heaven. All right. Strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. Okay, so he's coming with fire. He's not coming to play with his people.
Yeah, it's not like water before. He says it's not destroyed already water anymore.
And it's gonna go into, it's gonna tell you about the armies that are gonna be there, because while he's coming simultaneously.
That's in Revelation, right?
No, this is second Ezra, which is the book of the Maccabees. Which I'm sure you heard of it, because the Rabbis, they read the book of the Maccabees, right? So I'm